Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome. Man, it feels crazy to be on this account streaming again, bro. It feels absolutely incredible. Let me go ahead and ping the Discord that this is happening. Now, I want to go ahead and clarify something real quick. This list is mine, and whatever I put up here is my honest opinion, and it will stay my honest opinion. Now, I know this is not absolutely everybody that used to compete, but this is all the renders I could find, so this ought to be fun. A lot of these people might have the same might be the same person with different gimmicks. Besides all that, we reckon them as different people. What they have done in REWE, at least. Alright, let's go ahead and start with the very first one. ADP Ox Diamond Page. That's the first one, and I'm already getting... Oh, shit. Black Delta says, where is me? The rule was, if you competed more than 5 matches in REWE, then you'd be on this list. And I don't know if you have, Delta, but back to the list. ADP. He was a, not an OG, but he came to REWE around era 2. The second era of REWE, so back around Money in the Bank. So maybe REWE October is when he came. He would become... Y'all can't hear me? Why can't you not? Is this better? Is this better? Can you hear me now? Okay. ADP became one of the main champions of REWE, became maybe the second ever REWE Cruiserweight champion. The longest reigning Cruiserweight champion, matter of fact. And when you think about the Cruiserweight champion, you only think about Ox Diamond Page. His skill in the ring back then was polished. Mic work wasn't really that great. He never really spoke on the mic to begin with at all. The only main storyline I remember him ever being in was with Spam for the Cruiserweight title. I remember that one day during a show that he had like the whole King Tweaker's courthouse to determine the lawsuit Spam cashed in for Ox stealing the championship from him. That was pretty fun. That was actually a really fun segment to host. So I think for all of that, I'm gonna put Ox Diamond Page at a B tier. He wasn't the greatest. He wasn't the best. He wasn't the worst. Definitely wasn't the worst. But I think B tier fits perfectly for him. Average Jordan. OG Era 2 member. A lot of these people are from Era 2. A lot of these people are. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sloppy's not on here. Oh crap. Oh crap. Sloppy's not on here. I just now realized that. Crap. I did not realize that. Hold on. That's embarrassing. Hey, listen guys, listen. If you've had renders, if you've competed more than 5 matches, uh, send me your renders in DMs. Send me your renders in DMs. Alright. What an L moment. What an L moment. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Oh, that's the wrong one. Crap. Let's see this. Got did this as fast as I possibly can. Because I know that. Shit. I did exactly what I not want to do. Fucking hell. There's apparently a lot of people didn't add. Shit. No wonder that list didn't look so small. Oh my gosh. I didn't add a lot of people. I'm pressing wrong buttons, dude. Alright, I think I got everything now. But you gotta add a couple. Is there anything else I need to add? See that Omar Cage not even on the list, you idiot? Okay, I think this is it. Alright, If you're not on this list after I update it, I'm sorry, I'm not going back. It's taking too much time. I'm one render away from freaking from freaking 50 stupid renders on here, dude. Ah, shit. I did wrong. I did wrong again. I did wrong again. Oh shit. I added I duplicated a lot of them. Crap. I didn't mean to do that, man. Is there any way to delete them from the thing? Oh, I might have to make like a whole stupid shit. Fuck me. Hold on. I gotta make a whole new template. I'm gonna do this really quick. I'm sorry, this is taking too much time, guys. I swear. This just should have been more professionally made. I'm sorry. I'm not the type of shit you want me to be. Okay. Here we go. Speed running this bitch. A lot of these guys you're not gonna remember because they came from like a while ago, like era 1, and only were era 1, didn't come back for any other era. I said error, like an idiot. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, wrong one. Alright, after 20 freaking minutes, I finally got it. Alright, guys, no more waiting. I got it done. Where were we? Average Jordan. Okay. Former member of the Authority. One of the first people I recruited for that faction. He wasn't very that reliable, but I personally remember him being decent in the ring. He's definitely not an S or an A. Definitely not for sure. His promo work was the only reason why he was really known in the Fed alone was because he was an Orton gimmick. He was a real life gimmick. Pops, he got normal pops. But as you guys can tell, I accidentally added Zane DiBiase on here. He would not be ranked. I'm sorry. I just didn't mean to add him, but I did anyways. Definitely not better than ADP for sure. By the way, this is not just based off skill. This is based off storylines, crowd pops, crowd relevancy, Fed relevancy, all that other crap of what they've done. I reckon him as C. I think Everett Orton belongs to C. Um, he had potential. He had potential. He had potential. Yeah, y'all might be surprised Niz is on here. Yeah, Niz did better than Taylor, that's for sure. Niz is better than Taylor, that's for sure. Alright, Alexander Miroslav. This is going to be a very confusing one to rank. The Dark Side. The alter ego of Sloppy. Whirlwind Ninja, I hope you are joking when you said all that crap, because that is not going to happen. That is not going to be my S tier. Everybody just go ahead and flame Whirlwind Ninja for that. What did he say? No, what did he say? He said, S tier goes to Niz, Jim, Young Mercy, Spam, and Kelly Kelly. Idiot. Alexander. I don't know where I should put him. He's definitely, back then, he's gained a little bit more skill than he has back then. I remember he beat that T Balor dude, who by the way is on this list. T Balor is on this list. He beat T Balor while T Balor was ACing. He was auto clicking. Storyline wise, he was perfect for heel versus faces. He was a perfect scary storyline, a scary character. So gimmick is gonna prove that a lot. Skill, I'll give it about maybe, if we're gonna add a 10, I'll give a skill back then maybe a 7 out of 10. Gimmick a 10 out of 10. Pops a 9 out of 10, 8 to 9 out of 10. Relevancy around the Fed, 10 out of 10. Everybody knew who he was. I'm gonna put him as A. I'm gonna put Microsoft as A. I said Microsoft. Shit. Miroslav. I'm gonna put Miroslav as A. Awesome Morgan. This is gonna be fun. Awesome Morgan. Jim's on here. Is he not on here? I put that bitch. I swear to God, I put that bitch on here. I swear to God, I did. Hold on. Don't want to expose my files and find some weird shit on there. Totally didn't just not expose myself. I put Jim on here. I know I did. I know I put Jim on here. I don't even have it in my files. What the fuck am I doing? Holy shit, I'm killing myself. Hold on, let me find Jim's render. I thought I had this saved already. Fucking hell. Jim Raccoon. That's what I like to call him. Jim Raccoon is what I love to call him. Jim Raccoon is what I love to call him. Yeah, there you go, Jim. I'm gonna put him right there for now. We'll get to him later. Let me get the chat open. Sam's on here. Sam's right here. Sam's right there. Rapid Highlight Rusher and Shippy. Alright. Nathan, you're going. What reckon you get? Awesome Morgan. I mean, the first ever REW Women's Champion. Longest reigning RW's women. No, that's not right. I think Kelly's the longest reigning champion. Before the Fed ended, at least. Skill, 2 out of 10. Promo work, 0 out of 10. Never even spoke on the mic. Relevancy around the Fed, 8 out of 10. Do I want to do that though? Do I want to go between B or C? I'm going to see. Because I know if I ranked her B or any higher than that, I would get a lot of controversies, and I don't want that. I don't want any of that. So, Bert Ozo, Trick Dacey, Little Boy. Better than everybody on this list right now, for sure. Better than everybody right here. Bertozzo, you guys want to add theme into a category on this? Because I know a lot of these people have fire themes. Bertozzo, either a 2 or 3 time heavyweight champion. I think he's 2. Yeah, 2. It's a 2-time RWB heavyweight champion. First ever RWB Money in the Bank winner. I think he won the Slammy Award for Best Theme of the Year. I'm pretty sure he did win that. Sleepwalking. Then decided to change his name to his theme to stupid. War? Is that what it's called? War? Skill. 9 out of 10. No, hear me out. Back then. His Wi-Fi was shit. I'm not gonna lie. Every time he got into the freaking server, his Wi-Fi was complete dog shit. That's what caused him to lose that RC match. I don't have Sting's render. Yeah, I do. No, he's on here. He's this Sting. That Sting guy's right here. Is this guy? That guy's the same person. The person I don't have is Stampy. Relevancy on the Fed, 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, I'm going S, bro. I'm sorry. No, maybe I'm not. No, wait. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I'm going A. Bachere. Ass. Dog shit. Jobber. Bald ass. No bitches. No pubes. No ass. No tits. No tats. I'm just kidding. Bachere Dudley. I'm calling this guy Uga. I just don't. I find it hard to pronounce Bacha. Skill, 9 out of 10. He was pretty good. Promo work, I never really saw him do promos in RWB, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rank that a 0 out of 10 from my viewing standpoint. He came around the Rumble, didn't he? Man, you guys are. You did 4-0 Strong, didn't you? Didn't you do that? Yeah, and Strong was apparently supposed to be the top of the Fed. You did do that, didn't you? He did do that. Oh yeah, he did do that. Let's go A. We're gonna go A. Mainly because I know about almost everybody on this list. Almost everybody he can shit on. But almost everybody. That's not being me. That's not me being biased. That's me being legit. I know he could do that. Back then, remember, we're talking about back then. And by the way, guys, this is my list. This is my list. This is my list. All right, this list is literally mine. So whatever I say on here, I believe, and you can kiss my ass. Chris Taylor, or Chris Rollins, D tier. Relevancy, ass. Skill, ass. Never showed up. He had exactly 5 matches. I know that for a fact. The reason why he was a former REWE World Champion was because I told him to sell that match because I was really mad at him that day. I think N remembers that very well, or Omar. He remembers that very well, actually. No. The only reason why he won that was because I literally told N to sell. That's the only freaking reason. He didn't even show up to defend the next week. He didn't even show up to defend the next week. I'm telling you, he didn't even. No. And because he didn't show up, we got to witness one of the best matches of the entire era. And that match even won a Slammy Award. It's that Triple Threat Iron Man match between Heel Shawn, NJ Cage, and Royal Zane. Oh, Daniel S tier for sure. Daniel's S tier for sure. Alright, Daniel Extreme. God, I wish this guy would come back to OIW. Man, I wish this guy would. I miss hearing in the end. I miss it. Alright, Daniel Extreme. Skill. He's better with a TD, in my opinion. It's just where he's located right now is not really good for him. But skill 5 out of 10. Promo work, I'm sorry, 3 out of 10. Relevancy 10 out of 10. Gimmick, not S shit. 8 out of 10. I know he would lose to about. He will definitely beat Chris Rollins. I know that for a fact. He would definitely beat. Did he beat Max though? Did he beat Max or did Max beat him? It was at Extreme Mania too. So he can definitely beat Taylor. I know that for a fact. No, I ain't gonna go there. That'd be kind of rude. I'm gonna go C. All right. All right. Elite Page, OG, been with REWE maybe after the second week. Skill back then, 8 out of 10. Promo work, 9 out of 10. This ain't biased. I'm being dead serious. Attire work, 10 out of 10. One of the best attire makers back in that day. I knew for a fact. The reason why I'm getting this man so much credit because without him, REWE would not be as successful as it was. He built every single arena REWE has been involved in. Every single arena. He's built the Money in the Bank arena. He built the main arena. He built the Royal Rumble arena. He built the Extreme Mania arena. Creativity in developing 100 out of 10. So for those reasons alone, and relevancy around the Fed, S tier. Oh, S tier. Now some of you might think that's biased, which is fine, but without Elite, REWE would never be where it is now. Whirlwind, I'm sorry to admit it, but your dick size is below 3. Below 3. NJ Cage. First ever double, no, not first ever double champ, that'd be lying, that's Strong. Strong was the first ever. No, Elite was the first ever double champ. Yeah, it was Elite. It was Elite, then Strong, Then yeah. Top of the Fed, face of the Fed, top of the Fed, face of the Fed, ever since it started. Gimmick, perfect. Skill, he dogged almost everybody. He joined that stupid group CNBT. We're gonna keep it at that. He joined that. Sided with them. He's been buddies with me and Elite forever. This ain't biased. I'm telling you. And proved everything that he said he would do. He did everything he said he was going to do. He put on perfect matches. He knew how to work storylines. He knew how to do almost everything. Without him, the creative part, the like storyline booking wise part, without end, it would be nothing. It would be nothing. That's an easy Esther. NJ Cole. I don't remember if it was if it was Cage that was the longest reigning world champion or it was Cole. He's an OG. After Cage came by, he never really made a lot of appearances. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I've always been a big fan of Cole, but I've always liked Cage better. But same person. It's just it started with Cole, it ended with Cage. So it wouldn't be fair just to rank them both S tier because that would be stupid. Because a lot of more because Cage when Enda was under Cage, he had a lot more success than he had with Cole. So, but keep in mind, Cole was the gimmick he used to main event the very first ever Extreme Mania main event. So there we go. Evan Blake. A lot of you might not remember who this guy is, but Evan Blake was an OG. He was a recruit I got from CZW, a Fed owned by Steven Punk. Steven Punk is not on this list. I wish I could put him on this list, but I could not find his render, so he's not on here. But Evan Blake. He wasn't the only Rising Talent champion. He was beat by some other guy. A lot of you I didn't know a lot of people remember CZW. That place, that was the first big Fed that I ever went to, in my opinion. That Fed was kind of fun. Zero Sam, that's Sam. Oh, yeah, CZW was actually fun. That's where I think that's where I met Sam from, and a lot of the other guys. He's definitely. He wasn't there all the time, but every time he made an appearance, everybody knew who he was, and he wasn't that bad of a competitor either. I'm gonna go B tier. I'm gonna go B tier with Evan. Because I think it would be kind of disrespectful to put him on the same level as Average, Daniel, and Awesome. Or Lily, that's what we call her now. Hall fucking Payman. Shit. If this was straightly by biased-y, I would have put Hall Payman, not even D tier, I'd put him fucking Z tier. Hall Payman sucks, dude. Hall Payman's ass gimmick, dude. Hall Payman sucked ass, bro. He sucked ass. Back then, Jacob, back then you were ass. All right, cleans, but not your style. But when you switched to TD, that was good. That was a smart play by you in RWE's case, because you had an amazing match with Types and John at Extreme Mania 2 for the hardcore title. And keep in mind, that was on the kickoff show. That was on the kickoff show. So if you never made that jump to the TD division, you would not have been as successful as you were. Because then you would go on to become the TD. You would never become the TD World shit. What am I saying? You never become the RWE Hardcore Champion if you never switch to the TD division. So just for that reason alone, I'm gonna put you at B tier. Put you right there. You're a solid B tier. I think that's fair. Yeah, Hill's the next one. Hill's the next one we're doing. The TD match at Extreme Mania for the hardcore title was a god piece. It was one of the best hardcore matches I've seen. So, Heel Saban. Someone you would never think that's a former RWE heavyweight champion. Back then he wasn't as polished, but keep in mind, now he's pretty good, but we're not going to focus on him now. But he would win the title at Money in the Bank. He would lose it at the Rumble. He would be in that Elimination Chamber match for it. I'm going A tier. I'm going A tier. Guys, come on, you gotta give this man credit, though. You gotta give this man... Well, okay, you know what? I see what you're saying. I think that would be a little bit unfair if I put him as an A tier and Chris Rollins as D. Yeah, that's a little biased. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah. Okay, listen, guys, listen. I don't think he deserves to be C tier, but if we're not going to put him as A or S tier, then let's at least put him as B. Will B tier work? Is B tier fine with y'all? Is B tier fine? I think B tier's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. A fucking Hillshine, bro. I want this bitch to come back, bro. I want someone to go to this man's house and tell him what he's missing out, because this man was literally a clutch. This man clutched up at Money in the Bank. This man clutched up at the Rumble. This man clutched up at a Fastlane. This man had one of the best matches in RWE's history. Hillshine was an Era 2 OG. He is the first person ever to hold both the REWE World and Heavyweight title. 2-time World Champion. Hall of Famer. Hillshine's going S. Hillshine's an S tier. He's an S tier. By the way, guys, I don't know if I'm going to do this yet or not, but I'm thinking about making trading cards for OIW. But I can only do it if you guys want to see it. Alright? So if you guys want to see it, then we'll do it. If you guys want to see it, we'll do it. Alright. Sorry, I was reading Discord shit. People laughed at some of my jokes. My voice cracks. You guys are never get rid of. I'm never gonna be able to get rid of my voice cracks, dude. Janice Scoot. Janice Scoot. Janice Scoot. Clean ass. Janice Scott was the clean the clean tool version of Robo Rollins. Same person, by the way. He's not an S tier. He's not an S tier. It would be disrespectful to Daniel if we put Janice Scott as an S tier. And I think Janice Scott has to be a C tier. Has to be a C tier. But listen though. Listen though. He had potential. He had potential. He can beat Daniel. He can definitely beat Awesome. He can beat... There ain't nobody else really he can beat besides those. No, TD is a whole different story. Janice Scott was just like the PG version of Robo Rollins, really. But yeah, he was more perfect on the TD division than he was the clean division. So the regular division, so that's why he's a C tier. But if we're wrecking Robo Rollins, what we'll get to in a moment, he would definitely be somewhere up here. All right, Jim and Jerry. A tier for me. I'm not gonna put him S. I'm not gonna put these two S. Because we all know who is behind it. But listen though. We can't rank them S because there was no tag teams to put them against. There's no tag team to put them against. Like when you think of the tag team champions, you think of Jim and Jerry. That's the only teams you think about. The division, there was no tag division. There's no tag division. But don't get me wrong though. If Jim and Jerry wouldn't never exist, I don't think there would ever been a successful tag team division to begin with. But since there's not really that many tag teams, I can't recommend that would be unfair. I think and since they're tag champions and the only recognizable tag champions you can think of, and gimmicks is perfectly fine. Creative work, character development's fine. So I think A is perfect. But until then, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Jonathan Dijakovic. Oh, this is going to be very controversial. My heart is telling me to put him D. Because I hate this man with my life. This man's a little bitch. This man is literally below D tier. His skill though, even though he took a 6-month fucking break, he's still fucking... I don't know how, but he still has skill. He went up toe to toe with Young Mercy, which is surprising. Okay, he wasn't the first United States champion. All right, he former hardcore champion, former United States champion. I'm going B tier. Jonathan Dijakovic's B tier. Oh, he was also tag team champion. Oh yeah, I remember that. He was actually a tag team champion as well. But I think B tier is actually perfect. B tier is fine. Listen though, B tier is not a bad tier to be in. Better than C or D. He beat Hill Sabin at Money in the Bank. Yes, he did. He did beat. Did he beat Hill Sabin? Did he? Yeah, I think he did. But whatever. All right, Junior. He only had about 5 matches. He wasn't really that good. The only reason why people liked him so much was because he had limiteds. No, Junior won back because he became #1 contender to the European Championship. This was like before everything went to shit. Junior's not an S or an A. I don't think he even deserves to be a B. Because the time he was there, he wasn't that good. Now he's pretty decent, but the time he was there, he wasn't really that good. But yeah, but he didn't really do anything. He didn't really do anything. The only memorable thing he ever did was he became #1 contender to the European title. That's the only thing I'm going to do. So, for that reason, I'm going to give him C tier. Give him C tier. I think that's fair. No, I said the rule was to be on the list, you have to have at least 5 matches. And juniors have at least 5 matches. Kelly could rock the shit out of almost everybody over here. Longest reigning women's champion. Former women's champion. After she won the title, though, she really didn't show up after that. But she was better than most people on this list. B tier. Kelly's gonna be a B tier. I think B tier is fine for Kelly. I don't really know. A lot of people didn't like her, which is fine. Yeah. Alright, by the way, side to side means they're better. That means they're the best in this tier. So, like, let's do that. And then let's do, John was better than Ox. Kelly was better than all these guys. Yeah, it's fine. Perfectly fine. Yeah, I've never done that. Nathan Exxon. A tier. It's kind of funny that I put Nathan and Alexander on the same tier. But Nathan, first ever Royal Rumble winner. Back in Era 1, he became REWE heavyweight champion. You guys really want Junior to be on D tier? You really, guys, you really want that? There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright. Back to Nathan Exxon. Another REWE Hall of Famer. Won the Royal Rumble. Had a pretty fun match at Extreme Mania 2 in the main event. Didn't win, however, but around this time his skills weren't really as polished, but every other thing about him was pretty okay, so I think A tier is perfect for him. Killer Storm. He 5-1 strong at Extreme Mania 2. And became REWE European Champion. That's about the only thing I can remember that he did. That alone is a big accomplishment. And I think it's fair if we put him at a solid B tier. King Ethel. King Ethel. A or B. It's either A or B for me. King is either A or B for me. I'm gonna go A. He made his debut as Hades back in Extreme Mania 2. Did not win, however. Then he would continue as being King Ethel ever since. If we're talking about Sam Connors, however, Sam Connors had a little bit more successfulness in REWE than King Ethel has. But I think it's still perfect to put King Ethel as a tier. Okay, this is that Sting dude. This is that Sting dude that was in REWE. I don't know where to put the Sting dude. C tier. He did pull a Rick Kingston, didn't he? And I'm glad I didn't put Rick Kingston on this list because I would have been mad if I had to. Can you guys not hear me? I'm talking as loud as I can. Yeah, he's going D tier. I'm sorry. I'm moving another D tier. He's not that great. Lance Remars. I don't know how you pronounce the last name. I know Sam knows who this is. Who did she beat Young Mercy for this title? That's who she beat. She beat Young Mercy for this title. Hey, she beat Young Mercy though. Was I saying she? I meant to say he. Yeah, I know that. I know that's a guy. I know that is. I don't know why I was saying she. Because no, well, I don't like Young Mercy myself. I really don't. However, Young Mercy's skill is very good. Wait. No, he didn't beat. He didn't beat Young Mercy. Who did he beat? He didn't beat Young Mercy. No, he didn't. He beat John. Did he really beat Young? He did beat Young. I thought he beat John. I don't remember. That United States title was always confusing to me. I don't remember. Yeah, I know this was an Era 1, but I just don't remember. So it was Young. Alright, since it was Young, I'm putting him in B tier. Since he beat Young. I ain't gonna put him in front of all these guys. I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah. Yeah, but then after that, after he beat Young, he didn't really have any successfulness else. He kind of relinquished the title, then he disappeared from wrestling altogether. It's more Heyman. I don't know where to put him. Who did he beat? He beat RG Wolf for the title. Where did he beat him at for it? Wasn't Extreme Mania. He beat him at Elimination Chamber. Beat him in Elimination Chamber. Beat him for that. Then he was going to challenge. Then Hall Payman was going to challenge him for the title at SummerSlam, and that never happened. B or A for me. Or C, I don't really know. Go B. Go B. Oh, Max Game. Max Danger. Here we go. 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 I think Max deserves to be D tier. He's not an S tier. He's not an S tier. Will C tier be fine? Will C tier be fine? And he did have really good storylines. But until then, he always wanted to do anything else, so. You know, whatever. MCR. You know what this man said? This man said he was loyal to REWE. You know how crazy that is? You know how crazy that is? You know what? MCR is D tier. MCR is D tier. And he's the lowest of D tiers. He's right there. He shouldn't even be on this list. He shouldn't even be on this list. Can I create another... Wait, I think I can. Hold on, guys. I'm going to create another... Can I create... Oh, here we go. Thought I created another one. Shit, no, I didn't. That didn't work. That didn't work. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know how to use this dang thing. How do you use this? Submit. What the? Okay. I don't want to save. What the fuck am I doing? Any of you guys know how to do this? Let me just put F. Just put F. Submit. What the fuck? How the fuck did I do this? Oh. Oh, that's how I do it. Oh, gotcha. Oh, now I can name it ass. Yay. Ass. That's where you're going. I'm sorry, buddy, but that is where you are going. That is exactly where you are going. That is exactly where you are going. You're going straight on ass. Going straight on ass. Niz. The 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 Niz. Promo work, 10 out of 10. In-ring skill, stupid. He's not going on B. He's either going on C or A. C. Are we going C? I don't think he deserves to be a D because he had perfect. Because he had perfect promo. Because he had perfect promo work. A lot of these other guys didn't have promo work at all. Except for maybe NJ Cole. That's it. Everybody else up here had pretty decent promo work. I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna go C. Orange Cassidy. B tier. Had exactly 5 matches. He was the #1 contender for the heavyweight title. Didn't show up at the Rumble. He didn't show up for that, so I had to replace Sam. Oh, sorry. So yeah. Because he didn't show up. He didn't show up. Oh, guys, by the way, this is Prize Zane. This is Prize Zane. This is Prize Zane. This is Prize Zane. I don't know where to put Prize. I have no idea. Former Intercontinental Champion. Everyone hated him because everyone was saying he did not deserve it. Red Rose is right here. He's right after Quincy. I'm gonna put him a C. He's better than Niz and Max for sure. Quincy Rose, ass. Quincy Rose was ass. Quincy Rose was ass, guys. I cannot. I'm sorry. Quincy Rose was just straight up ass. He was straight up bad, dude. But he's not D tier. He's ass. Quincy is legitimately ass. RG Wolf was better than Quincy Rose. Max was better than Quincy. Janice was better than Quincy. Niz, Pride, Daniel. All these guys were better than Quincy. Junior, Chris, Sting, awesome. They were better than Quincy. Max was better than Quincy. I'm not moving Max to ass. That's all I'm going to say about Quincy. He had nothing. He had nothing special. He had nothing to show for it. Red Rose or Red Panda. I called him Red Panda for some reason. This is my list. Red Rose. Better than Max for sure. Better than Niz. Maybe we should go and see. I think it's fair. I think it's fair for Red Rose to be C tier. RG Wolf. RG Wolf. First ever REWE World Champion. An OG. One of the first ever to step foot in REWE. Best rivalry in the whole entire era one. These two, perfect. But that wouldn't be fair to NJ Cole, though, if we put RG as an A. I don't think. I don't think it would be fair. Yeah, but at the same time, NJ had at least 5 or 4. Yeah, actually. Yeah, he's going A. He's going A. NJ won it twice. Or once. No, he won it twice. RG's going to A tier. Robo Rollins. A tier. Robo Rollins is A tier. Did he really? Oh, he did, didn't he? Damn, he did. Just to even it out, I think it's fair to put Robo Rollins as S tier. Royal Zane. Arguably Intercontinental Champion. Slammy Award winner. You going A tier. Is he better than RG though? No, I don't think he's better than RG. I think I'll do this. Yeah. I think it's fair to put Royal Zane as A tier. A lot of you do not like. A lot of you do not like Zane here. Fine, we'll do that. Rusher Noisy. Up. Zane over John any day. Yeah, if we put Rusher in B tier though, who would it be? Was Rusher better than these three? These four. I don't like Zane in front of John. I'm not gonna put Zane up there. I think that's fine. But where do I want Rusher? I think I'm gonna put him right here. Oh, maybe right there. I don't know. It's either right here, right there. Go right there. Sam Connors. A tier. S tier. Sam Connors S tier. Hall of Famer. 4-time RWE heavyweight champion. Knows to do. He's a veteran. He was RWE since day one. Sean did beat him. Yeah, Sean didn't beat him. He did beat him, so we'll have to do that. Sam Connor's really good. Sam Bell, for people who didn't know. No, Kelly was better than AJ Cole. No, he wasn't. No, she wasn't. Never mind, she wasn't. Shippy Owens. C tier at best. Shippy with at least C tier at best. Sonic Joe. He was an arguably an Era 1. What did he do? Oh, he was the first tag team champions. First ever tag team champion with Junior Jim Ross. Sonic Joe's not D tier. That's mad right disrespectful. He's not D tier. I thought it was Junior Jim Ross. He won with Lee Page. Okay, well, I thought it was Junior Jim Ross. Oh. I think John carried. No, it wasn't Max. I don't know who John carried. It was someone. But I don't think Sonic deserves to be a C tier either. But yet again, he didn't really show up that much anymore. I don't know. I'm good in front of shipping. Spam. Where's Spam gonna go? Spam's the first ever Cruiserweight champion? Spam wasn't better than Pryor or Sonic. Better than everyone else over here though. And it's perfectly fine with me. But Spam, not there. Spam not there. Strong Ziggler. I do not know where to put this man. He's an asshole. I think it's best to put Strong at A tier. He's not behind Uga. Oh yeah, he is behind Uga. Never mind, he is. He is. He is. I know what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Put T Balor there. T Balor's ass. This is the guy that auto-clicked. And he got exposed for it and lost his champion. He was heavyweight champion too, by the way, guys. So he was legit ass. He's legit ass. He got destroyed by Sloppy with autoclick. That's bad. That's terrible. So he's asked. Taylor. There's D2. No, Taylor's C. No, Taylor's D tier. I think Taylor should be D tier. Touch crisis. D tier. I don't know what to say. Types had a really good theme song, but I don't know what about anything else he really had. But I know he was really known for the TD division. He was really good with cleans as well. It's not Kevin White. It's Vader White. Vader White. Vader White's an OG. Era 1. Vader's was really good. No, when Vader joined REWE, he just got into the community. He just like there was like his third or fourth month in the community, so he wasn't really that good, but he was really catching on. So for that reason, Vader's not better than anybody else on A tier, but he's gonna go in the back of A tier. And I think that's fair to put him. Vinny Chirico. He did have a great storyline with Robo. He really did. I don't know where to put Vinny. I don't know where to put Vinny because Vinny choked so badly in Era 3. Failed to enter a spot in the Elimination Chamber. Oh, by the way, we're not ranking Zayn. To be honest, he's not supposed to be on here. Vinny wasn't that good back then. I think for if this is about the Pro Wrestling in general, Vinny would be in the top. But since it's RWE, he didn't really do anything special, nor did he really have anything to prove. And for that reason, I'm going to put him behind average, but in front of Pry. No, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. I think behind Pry's fine. I don't think that's disrespect, because I think I remember Vinny telling me that he wanted to take a break because he said that this was not right. Like, he shouldn't be losing that bad. If I remember that correctly. I might be wrong, but I think that's what... Vinny didn't really have a lot of title shots. Young Mercy. This is going to be very controversial. Very controversial. I don't know where to put him. Skill-wise and everything else, he was perfect. Personal levels, I don't like him. I would put him ass. But I have to be fair. Oh, Vinny did become the first ever Access TV champion. He did do that, didn't he? Oh, well. I think I'm fine where Vinny is right now. What the fuck is DRW? I want to put him here. I really do. I really want to put him there. But I don't think it's fair. Young got better. He got better. I'm not afraid to admit that he got better. Longest reigning United States champion. Put him B tier. Put him right there. Jim Recon, the final person we're ranking. Jim Recon not ass. Jim Recon was better than a lot of people on this list. Jim Recon was better than Saban, better than Lance, better than Evan, better than Types, better than Payman, better than Maul, better than better than Killer, better than Zane. He beat Zane. Better than Rusher. He beat Rusher. I don't think he might be a little bit better than John. You know what? I think I forgot where I want to put Jim. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna put him in front of John and Young. Nicest person ever to exist. I mean, Jim was literally the coolest person I ever worked with. John, no, Jim's better than John. I think Jim's better than John. And I think if you put Jim versus John right now, I think Jim would win. It might be close, but I think Jim would win. I miss Jim too, dude. I've been trying to reach out to him. I don't know. Okay, final decision. I'm keeping everything where it is. Everything is staying where it is, and this is my final list. I'm going to repeat everything. I'm not going to change anything. S tier, NJ Cage, Elite Page, Heel Sean, Sam Connors, and Rebel Rollins. A tier, Berdozo, Uga, Strong Ziggler, Nathan Exon, Alexander Myroslav, Jim and Jerry, RG Wolf, King Ethel, Vader White. B tier, NJ Cole, Kelly Kelly, Jim Recon, Jonathan Dajakovic, Young Mercy, Rusher Noisy, The Royal Zane, Killer Storm, Ox Diamond Page, Maul Heyman, Hall Payman, Types Crisis, that's how you pronounce his name, Evan Blake, Lance Ramars, Heel Saban, C tier, Average Orton, Cry Zane, Vinny Shariko, Sonic Joe, Spam, Shippy Owens, Red Rhodes, The Niz, Max Danger, Jenny Scott, Daniel Extreme, Awesome Morgan. D tier, Awesome Cassidy, Junior, Taylor something, Chris Rollins, and Sting. Ass, MCR, Quincy Rhodes, T Balor. That is the official REWE list, tier list. The best number one being NJ Cage, and the worst being T Balor. So I hope this list satisfies a lot of people, which I'm pretty sure it won't. But at the end of the day, this is my list, and this is what I believe. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. We've been live for at least over an hour, almost an hour and a half, really. RWB's never coming back. It's gone forever. Never to be reopened again. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Just depends.